Hello everyone, xHedra here bringing you episode 10 of Mystical Block, a mod pack by MonicoIsCool. Well, the last episode, I feel like I got a lot done, but I was very lacking on the explanation for ProjectE and I just threw myself into it. Basically, let's just take a small step back and talk about the beginning of ProjectE. So when you start ProjectE and ignore all of these colors because that's all the expansions, basically ProjectE is something, let's call it magical because, or I want to call it magical, but it could be scientific. It could be like transformation of matter into energy and energy into matter. But since this is a mystical / magical thing, we'll just call it more kind of a magic thing. Basically, you have these things right here called energy collector, and these energy collectors just produce EMC passively from just the sun. Well, the sun in Minecraft, that is light. And as you can see, they're very low: 4 EMC, 12 EMC, 40 EMC. And people used to build like big power flower where they would surround these with glowstone and then they would put connectors and whatnot. And that was getting boring to build, and someone decided to do an expansion and make power flower. And the reason they kind of look like this is that this is what you would build in the world. You would build like these looking like power flower, and people would call them power flower, where you would produce energy, where basic relay would send energy to an EMC link, and then the basic compressed, no, not the compressed, just normal collectors would just be put all over and all around. And then you had the, let me just find it, you had the alchemical chest, if I can find it. So you had the alchemical chest, which was a version of the chest that was bigger, like it would give you a double-sized chest in the place of one chest. And then you had the Energy Condenser Mark 1 and Mark 2. Okay? And that I already had, and the energy condenser was basically something where I want to dupe something. Well, I just grab the thing I want to dupe and you put it here, and then it would just start producing, and whatever else that is not of the same type that you wanted to get energy from, you would just put in here and it would consume it and transform it into energy. The problem is that this can fill up very fast. And if you're trying to pump things in at the same time as producing things, it can become problematic. So I'm just going to grab all of this, which I'm kind of surprised it's going to make all that much. You know what? Let's Ender Pearl uses more energy. So if I go Ender Pearl, see, it first has to consume the slime balls. And then from the consumption of the slime balls, it's producing the Ender Pearls. Let's just put one more and put that back in here and grab this. Oh, this is perfect. So one of the reasons we rushed this is that, of course, when making a video, there's always rain, and rain lowers the video quality, especially if I do that, you're having a really crappy screen experience. This amulet that I'm going to pop off right now is called the Volcanic Amulet, and you can right-click to fill tank, so you can put lava down. But on Pedestal, prevents rain and snowstorm, and it attempts to stop the weather every 1 second. So if I put this back and I shift right click and activate the pedestal, it's making the rain go away and it will never be back. Now, when we did that, like I just rushed and placed it there because I wanted to get rid of the magic, but didn't really give a proper explanation of ProjectE. So I'm going to get into it a bit more today. But before that, time for a comment. I got a comment from Brian Peters about something that I know I was told once before, but I'd completely forgotten about. And let's just get some drawers. And during my time lapse, he saw that I was coming back here and I was, almost fell to my death. Not with a jetpack. And placing drawers like these. But as I would place the drawer down, something would get into the drawer like this book, like it would get in too fast and I had to just to try and lock it quickly. Okay. But, and I had completely forgotten that if you put the key in your off end and you place a drawer, it goes in locked already. So yeah, that is really the best way to do things. Now, let me get this. Let me get these things back. I don't need this. I don't need these drawers. Let's just remove these 4 drawers because I don't think I'm going to need them. Oh boy. And then I think we can really get started with ProjectE, although I know I'm going to want to do a little something at the end of the episode that's related to Nitro and my reactors and everything. So one thing that I kind of forgot to do is I never put any spirited or Niotic seeds in any of the pots. So I'm going to come back up here and I'm just going to replace, ooh, ouch. I'm just going to replace, and keep the first 2, replace this with Niotic, and then this one, and then this one, and this one with the spirited. So at least I'm going to start producing some of this stuff. Great. Oh, I like the backpack when I'm traveling, but I don't like it quite that much when I'm doing normal things. Okay, another thing we need to talk about is the Philosopher's Stone. Like, things kind of started to go with the Philosopher's Stone once we got the Lich Trophy and the Nether Stars. The Philosopher's Stone has 2 ways of working. You can use it to craft, to transmutate or downcraft stuff. So I can downcraft coal into charcoal, but there's see, emerald down to diamond, and 4 coal makes an alchemical coal. So it like multiplies. When you think about it, it's 128 plus 128 plus 128 plus 128. So that's 480, 496. No, 496 plus another 16, 512. Sorry. So it's just condensing. It's not multiplying. And then we multiplied. So I went from coal to alchemical coal. And then I went from alchemical coal to Moebius fuel. And then I went from Moebius fuel to Aeternalist fuel. And there's multiple other levels of this, like all the colored fuel and whatnot. And we're going to go down that rabbit hole. But that's also how like 4 iron gets you an ender pearl, and how 8 gold gets you a diamond. Like there's all these useful recipes. But there's also the in-world transmutation, where if you shift right click a block, like a stone is going to become a cobblestone and then a grass block. A cobblestone is going to become a stone and then a grass block, and so on. Like there's multiple different transformation. But one of the interesting transformation is if I come right here, shift right click. Oh, I finally got ice. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. And then this ice I can put in right here. And now it's learned. I can grab all of this ice. And then I'm going to transform all of this ice into packed ice. Let's do this. And then this packed ice, I'm going to transform into blue ice. And then I can come back, to here and teach these 2 things. I'm just going to throw the seeds in here for now. And if I come here and I ask for the blue ice, grab all of this. I'm going to grab 3 stacks of it. We can now improve our reactors. So these are producing 39 KRF per tick, but if I put solid coolant, still it went up to 43, and it's making the uranite burn go slower. See, the uranite burn is 7.7, and by putting the ice, it's going down, it's going down. How much down did this one go? Oh, wow. It's like really going way down. So it's going to burn my uraninite way slower. So this is absolutely essential. The problem is I don't have infinite ice yet. That's something we're also going to resolve today. There's something better called dry ice, but I don't know if we're going to get to that today. Now, this energy condenser, there's a second form of it with dark matter and red matter block. So if I look here, I have 61 million RF. You know what? I'm going to remove the jetpack. So now top left, you can see my EMC. But with all of these rows of netherite that I put, if I come here and I grab everything that I can and I go into my tablet, I'm going to go from 61 million to 915 million EMC. So now we're really started. So I'm going to grab 4 red matter block, and I'm going to go grab 4 dark matter block, and we're going to come here and craft the energy condenser into, oh, just 1 second. Really? Just show that in here. I'm going to teach my system how to make an energy condenser because I don't want to have to craft another one of those again. And then I'm going to grab my energy condenser 1 and put it right here and make an energy condenser Mk2 that I'm also going to train my system. And I'm going to grab it back and I'm going to show you, like, this one is much better because it has 2 sides. So let's say that I want to make ender pearl and I decide to make ender pearl out of diamonds. You know what? I don't have that much diamond. So yeah, I do have some new netherite. So let's just grab some netherite. So you say, I want to make ender pearl, and you put netherite, and it's also just a tiny bit faster. Like, it's not a lot faster as you saw. Like, it really was kind of slow-ish. I do not know what to say about this guy being on this. Anyway, back here, as you saw, it was like amazingly fast. So now we can just grab all of this, and we have ender pearls for days. Let me just grab all of this. Is way too many ender pearls, to be honest. I'm probably, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say, no, I want to make these. And then I can just grab these and show them in the system. Perfect. Just a little bit more. And I'm guessing that this is a visual glitch. You have to be careful what you throw in there, because once it's in there, you've lost it forever. And if it's something you did not teach your system to make, like this, like the netherite jetpack armored has EMC. So I can do this and get it right back. So now I don't need it anymore. I can just throw it in there and leave it there. So we've done these 2 things, and now we need to really get into ProjectE. If I come back here, this wanted us to make a Philosopher's Stone, then a Transmutation Table. It wants us to make a Klein Star Ein. This is kind of a battery for energy. So if I look at Klein Star, which is the first level, yeah, it's the first level right here. No, this one, the first level ever, is made with 8 Mobius fuel and a diamond. So I'm going to grab apparently a stack, but no, I'm not going to need a stack, but let's just go with this. And you know what? There's a couple of things. Since I'm here, I'm just going to teach it how to make this, teach it how to make this, and then we're going to start. So this Mobius fuel like this is going to give me a Klein Star Ein, okay? Which I'm immediately going to teach my tablet. And then if I grab the Klein, I can grab 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can craft those up to the next level. Okay, I'm not going to do all the levels right now because we're going to do that later. But if I put this in and I say star and I grab it back, I want to show you, okay? If you put it in the left side, like so, it charges, and see it's stored 200,000 EMC. So if I now put it in my inventory, it's like giving myself some EMC, portable EMC. And of course, this is now worth 298 EMC because if I search for Klein, it's usually 98,000, but I also put 200,000 in it. So you're sorry, you're not losing the EMC ever. What else? Okay, then really sorry about that. I started making the rings, and I rushed making the rings because I just wanted to. I wanted to just get the, what's it called? The volcanic amulet. But there's a couple that we crafted. We crafted the black hole band that sucks in nearby items. I don't really care about it. We crafted the harvest goddess of the band. Okay, so that when we have it in our hand, I'm not going to run. I'm just walking. See, it's making everything grow. One of the things that you would usually do with that is you'd put it on a pedestal. There's a problem with putting it on a pedestal because read it. If you put it on a pedestal, it accelerates the growth of nearby crops, but it harvests the grown crop, okay? And by harvesting, I mean it removes them from the, it removes the seed from the ground. So you need to be able to replant it. So that's not ideal. The other one that I wanted to make was the Swiftwolfs Rending Gale. And we did make this one. Swiftwolf, it's something that gives you flight, okay? Also, it's an attack thing that shoots lightning at nearby mobs. But the beauty of this one is that if I come right here, I can put it in one of my curio slot. And now, because I have EMC on me, I can just double click, double space, and I now have flight, creative flight. So this is much better because it means when I'm doing this, I'm just walking normally, and it's not like the jetpack that's always showing me on the floor. So this is really amazing, and it's not using that much EMC, so it's not a big problem. So I'm going to keep that like that, and that kind of completes the ProjectE section of this quest line. So now if we come back to the ProjectE down here, there are other stuff, and as you saw, that was the progression where we made the Moebius into a Eternalist, and then I was making magenta pink, like I was just having fun. But I was being stupid because there is a progression on multiple different things. See here, that's the one with the progression with the Klein Star and whatever till the last one. That one, just so you know, it's going to cost 422 trillion EMC. So we're not going to be able to do this today, but we're going to get pretty close to, you're going to see that this is something that goes like exponentially, okay? Right here, we made the black hole band, we made the ignition ring, we made the harvest goddess band. So now let's make, I want to make the ring of Arcana, but it needs an harvest, an ignition, a zero ring, and a swift wolf. So let's just grab these ring. So harvest of the goddess band, grab some of this, and then it's Swiftwolfs Rending Gale, and the other one was a band, I believe. Here, it wasn't the black hole band. Just give me a second. What's the other one that it needed? It needed the ignition and the zero ring. So let's get the ignition. Ignition right here. No, sorry, I have the ignition in here. So just search ignition here. Yeah, I had made that one. What's the other one that I'm missing? I'm missing the zero ring. Oh yes, I couldn't make the zero ring because I don't have snow yet. This is craftable snow from snow block, and we could get snow from the ice essence. And you know what? The ice essence is a seed that we can make now because now we have ice. So let's just make the ice essence seed quickly. So if I come back here and I say ice, I'm going to grab 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to come right here and ask for Elu. 1, 2, 3, 4 Inferium Essence, and the seed base I have in here. Yeah, so let's grab one of those. Let's just put this right here, and we'll make the seed immediately. 1, 2, 3, 4. Although I just saw something that I'm not super happy about. I'm going to have to go look right after we make the seed. So let's make the seed. And let's go. We'll put that in the next one right here. And this we can get rid down there. So we're already making ice essence right now. Let me just wait right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for this to finish producing, and I'm going to grab some and go put them in a drawer so that there's somewhere for this to go. 9 seconds left. Won't be long. I'm sorry. And it's going to make 16. So I think we're even going to be able to craft snow from now on. So let's just wait and grab one at least. And we're going to come over here. And these, we would want to put in a big one technically. You know what? Time for the magic solution. Let's grab this. Let's grab one of these. Let's put this in my off end and this right here. And then I'm going to go put it down locked and put the essence. And voila. So thank you again for that great trick, Brian Peters. I really appreciate it. That's one of the things I love the most about my like recording and posting. So I don't know why this got jammed. Probably because it ran out of power. That would actually make sense because this is so fast that it technically should never jam. It should never export faster than this is getting stuff. Okay, let's go back up and continue. So now technically we have ice essence. Nope, not like this. And if I press R on ice essence, I can make snow block with it. Let's make 12 snow block. And then I can craft this into snow like this, and this down into snowball. And if I remember the recipe correctly, it's that and an iron band. So band, nope. Let's just go iron ring or iron band? Iron band. And I think that's going to make it. No. Oh, what is it? What did I miss? Oh, it's 2 dark matter balls. So, sorry, it's like this, and like this, and like this. And now I need 2 dark matter like this, and I think this should be it with the band. And voila, we have a 0 ring. I'm going to teach my system and ring, grab it back, and then with that we're going to make the next one, which is this one right here. Ring of Arcana. I can come over here and put the Ring of Arcana right here. I don't know what the Ring of Arcana is for. Inactive. Now it's active. I honestly don't know what it's for. Oh. Well, I guess we have snow everywhere now. Anyway, let's just put that back. I don't really care. I just want to complete some quest. The Void Ring, that's made out of the Black Hole Band and a gem of eternal density. So obsidian, dark matter. Let's just grab some. Let's grab a 0 ring. No, sorry, a void. Oh my God, this one right here. Perfect. Let's grab some dark matter. You know what? Let's do this, and then if I go like this, this needs the gem of eternal density, which I'm going to teach my system. Don't know how useful that is. What does it do? Condense item on the go. Oh, that's kind of cool. Press J to change target, right click to set up. Okay, it's like an auto condenser. And then I can grab this and make it. I need some red matter. Grab a couple of red matter, and let's go back here. And then this with this is going to give us the void ring, completing the quest and putting that back in here. And what's the last ring? Oh no, we've done them all. So all the rings are done. So now I think I should have done this before. It's time to get started with our first power flower. Okay, so to make a power flower, we're going to need some basic relay Mark 1, some basic compressed collector Mark 1, and some basic EMC link Mark 1. So I'm going to write here power flower. And then let's look at all of them. The basic relay Mark 1 is obsidian around the Eternalist fuel block and sand. So we don't have Eternalist fuel block learned, but that's not a problem. We're just going to do that and learn it. And then this I'm going to make into this right here. What else can I make with this? Oh, the basic collector needs a furnace. Yeah. So let's also make this. Stupid cobblestone. You know what? That's something I'm going to solve once and for all. I'm just making more because I don't want it to export before I bought what I wanted. But then I can just come right here, say that, and then furnace, and just let's make a couple of stacks so I have this forever now. Then I can come right here and make the basic collector. And I'm going to teach the basic collector and this to my system. And then I'm going to say collector. This needs to be compressed. So if I come back here and I do this, now I'm going to have the compressed version. And I'm also going to be able to teach that to my system. So now if I go back to the power flower, okay, right here, we need 6 basic relay, Mark 1, 2 basic compressed collector, and we need a basic EMC link. We haven't made those yet. So basic EMC link, the first level is made with 2 transmutation tablet, the 3 covalescence dust, and the energy condenser. Okay, so let's grab that. valescence. So stack, stack, stack. Perfect. Tablet, I'm going to need 1, 2. And you know what? I'm going to make a crafting table that retains stuff because I don't want to have to deal with this again. So let me grab a pattern, 1 pattern, and then a crafting table. Crafting table, give me 1. Great. So crafting table with crafting pattern is going to give me a crafting station. Then I can put the crafting station down right here, put these on each side, and then it's going to be each corner like this, middle like this, and each corner like that. And I'm just missing the condenser. So condenser right here, this one. And then I'm going to put that right here. And voila, we have the basic EMC Link 1 that I'm going to teach my system right now and grab right back. Because now that we have that, we also need, we need one of this. We need, where's the other things? We need 6 of, well, we need 6 of these basic relay, but I'm going to grab one more. I'm going to grab one of these basic collector, and I'm going to grab the 2 like this. Great. So with that done, these basic collector are going to be upgraded with dark matter. Okay. So now that we have that, we can make our first power flower. So side, basic EMC link in the 6 right here, which gives us our basic power flower. And if I take this and I'm going to come right here and put it down right here, we are now, look top left, producing 102 EMC per second. But I also crafted something in the last episode, which was the pedestal. So we're going to grab the pedestal and we're going to put a pedestal right next to it. And we're going to build something else that's amazing. We're going to build a watch of flowing time. Flowing time. So this is something that I think accelerate by 18 bonus tick. So it's by 18. Okay. So we're going to need a clock. I'm going to make 2 so that I can teach my system how to make clock. And then I'm going to make that clock. I'm going to come right here and put both of those in here. And if I grab, I'm going to grab 2, and I'm also going to grab a pedestal, another pedestal, and I'm going to show you. So if I come here and I put that down right here, and I shift right click, this activates, and we're now producing 1900 per second. Okay. This also works on other blocks. So if I come here, put this down, put a watch right here, and do this, look at these. Yeah, they're just producing like crazy, but there is a problem with that. Look, oh, if I look at my system, I'm now inputting 270 and using 270. I'm using like a lot more because this is EMC per tick, and it also, not EMC per tick, sorry. This is power per tick, and it's also multiplying the power used. So I'm going to leave that there for now, but you know what? I'm going to make another one. So another pedestal and another flowing time. Watch of flowing time, because those also stack. What do I mean by that? Literally what I just said. If I go here, put another one and do this, we're now producing 3,774 per second. Okay. So now we need to do the progression. Right now, that was the Mark 1. And the EMC Mark 1 was just built like normal, like with the covalescence dust and whatever. But the Mark 2 is called the Dark EMC Link. The Dark EMC Link is made with an EMC Link Mark 1 and 2 dark matter. And that's going to be used with dark compressed and dark relay to make a power flower. And those are also made with the first level and dark matter. So now that's kind of why I grabbed these. If I do this, this will become a dark. And I do this, this will also become a dark. So now I can come back here, teach those to my system, and call for dark. And then I'll grab a dark matter. I'll grab 5 dark matter relay. I'll grab a stack of dark collector. And the reason I'm going to grab a stack is if I come here and I do this, this is going to give me at least 3 so I can teach my system. Then I'm going to come right here, do this. Oh, I forgot the basic EMC. So basic EMC link. And that's why I want to keep that set up, because every upgrade, I'm just going to have to go through this and produce it here. Then grab that back. And now I can go 5 plus this, plus these 2. And when I come over here and grab that, I'm just going to come back in here and craft it to the next level. And in this mod pack, the power flower are not EMCable, unfortunately. So now if I put it back down, we're now going to be producing 11,000 per second. So see, like there's really, this is going to just go exponential. Then the next level is red matter. So now if I look for dark, I grab one dark this, one dark relay, one dark connector, one dark EMC link, and I come back here. Well, with 2 red, that dark EMC is going to become a red EMC, and then that dark is going to become a red, and that other dark is also going to become a red. And I can put all of these here and say search for red 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm just going to right click a stack. I need 27 technically to be able to reproduce it. But right now, since I have the energy for it, I just do it like that and it's faster. So I still have one to teach my system like this and like this. And now from 11,000, destroy that and put that right here. That's going to be the next level. And we're going from 11,000 to 37,000. And then we can put that in the system. And if we come back to red, I need to grab a red of each. And now I need to find the next color. So the easy way of finding the next color is pressing R on this. And the next color is going to be magenta. And you make magenta matter with red matter and Eternalis fuel. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm going to need some red matter. Just grab a stack. Whoa, red matter. I was going to grab more than that, but apparently this did not work. So now I can come right here and say, I'm going to craft the magenta one, like so. And just for fun, did I make the magenta fuel? Because at some point we're going to be caught up and I'm also going to need to make the magenta fuel. Yes, you see the green check mark? It says that it was EMC learned. So now I can come back in my EMC system and throw the magenta matter. And when I come here and I say magenta, I now need to grab 4 of these. Okay? With these 4, again, same repetitious thing. Do this with the EMC link to get the magenta link. And now craft this into magenta and this into magenta. And again, throw back everything into our system and now search for magenta. Grab 2 of these, grab a stack of these, and grab 5 of these. Okay. And with that, what we can do is we can come back here and already make also the next level. So I'm going to make the compress 1, 1, magenta right here, magenta all around right here. And now we're going to go from 37,000 to 150,000. Okay, so like this is no joke. Like this is going higher and higher. But you may have noticed that we started with 900 million EMC and we're down to 693 because these are more and more expensive. But at some point they become a joke. Okay, so now next step is we need to make the magenta matter into the next level. So the magenta matter in the next level is 3 magenta with 6 magenta fuel. Okay, so now we're talking about fuel. So now if I come here and I say magenta, I'm going to need this to transform it. I'm going to need this to transform it. I'm going to need this one to transform it. I'm going to need 3 magenta matter and 6 magenta fuel to make the next matter level, but I'm also going to need 4 magenta fuel to make the next fuel level. So now we have 2 sets of crafting to do first. Philosopher's Stone with the 4 magenta fuel is going to give me pink fuel. And then 3 magenta matter with 6 magenta fuel going to give me pink matter. And then I can go and teach that to my system and grab 4 of the pink stuff, because I can do pink and pink to get the next level of EMC link. And then I can get the pink matter with these things to make the next level of the pink stuff also. Then we teach all of that to our system, and we go back to pink, and we grab 1 of these, 5 of these, and as many as we can of this. At some point, like, it's just right now, it's not like I need it in my system. It's just easier. It's kind of a lazy way of doing things. So this, and these 5. And now we're already at the next level. So we're going to go from 150,000 to 150,000 to 592,000. And then we can teach that to our system. And then we rinse and repeat. So now pink, we're going to need 10 pink fuel to make the next level fuel and to make the next level matter. 3 of these. Then we're going to need 1 of these, 1 of these, and 1 of these. The reason I grab these right now is that I don't want to have to search for pink again. Like, I've searched for pink, I've grabbed everything I want. That's the most efficient way I've found of doing this. So now we get a purple fuel, and with these 6 like so, we're going to get purple matter. I can then throw in here, and then grab 4 purple again. And now we're going to upgrade our EMC link to purple. And we're going to upgrade these 2 things to purple. I think that might be the last level that we're able to make. When I come back here and I say purple, I grab 1 of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these, and I'm going to grab, oh, see, I don't even have enough. So now because I don't have enough, I'm going to have to do this and this. Come back in here and teach my system immediately because I don't have a choice. Grab 2 more and grab this. And now let's craft the next level like so. And if I put it down, we're now producing in the millions. We're producing 2.5 million per second. This is where this whole shenanigan becomes annoying, and this is something I'm going to do in my time lapse. What I'm going to do in my time lapse is I'm going to produce a couple more purple flower, because let me do another one. So purple, I need, oh, see, these are 190 million each. I don't have 190 million right now. What's my, maybe I do? Oh, yes. So another one like this, and then 1 of these. And when you're not using the previous level of power flower, you just need to use 6 of these, and they're moving space. That's why I'm having trouble finding it. Perfect. So if I use a compress on each side, and these, so technically it's going to give you the cost, okay? So it's like 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 120, 220, 310, 4, 5, 550. So it's about 560 million, okay? But now if I go and put that one down, now I'm making 5 million per second. So that 580 million is going to come way faster. And technically, again, if I come here and say watch, how much are these? 500,000. You don't want to have too many of those because it's going to tank your drawing rate. But for just the purpose of giving an example, if I come here and I grab these and do this, 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 and this, unfortunately, the wash of flowing time do not multiply the other wash of flowing time. But look, we're now making 10 million. 10 million a second. That means we're going to be up to 580 in no time. So technically, if I come back here, pull that one out, and I'm just going to say purple because this is just easier. That's the second purple. Then I get this purple. Then I need to wait. I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we already have the next one. That's why I said it's really exponential, to be honest. And you really want to do this in the beginning to go as high as possible. We're now making 15 million per second. So with 15 million per second, you can see the counter go up. Already, we can go back here and say purple again. And I usually prefer grabbing the least expensive because I can do this, I can do this. My EMC is still going up while I'm doing this, and then 1. And then I just need to go to 190 million for the next one. Come on. Almost there. Almost there. And voila, the next one is here. And do this again. And I'm going to upgrade all of those anyway, and it's a bit less costly to upgrade, so it makes the next upgrade easier. Now we're producing 20 million. So that's basically how this is going to go. Like, it's just going to be progressing slowly like that. And I'm going to do that in my time lapse. I'm going to be producing up to this level, I believe, the white power, because the white power needs ultimate crafting. But before that, up to orange, it's normal crafting. So in the next episode, I want to be ready to be into ultimate crafting. So that's what we're going to do for the next episode. For this one, I'm just going to go and multiply this and make more EMC and multiply and more EMC and multiply and make more EMC. I'm going to let that go on the side because, like I said, it's really repetitive and boring. And I'm going to take care of a couple of things. I want to get that Nitro Reactor because we're using more power now. So I'd like to get this better reactor. So we're going to make this pattern. We're going to make this pattern. And while we're here, we're going to make the energy cell for Nitro also. And we're going to come in here and put all of those. And then I'm going to say Nitro. And how much does it cost to make 36 of these? So I'm going to need 144 Nitro crystal. Okay. If I come here, we had produced 60, but we want 144. So let's just go like this and say, that's going to be 60, 128, 128, 130, you know what? Let's just one more shot. Throw all of that in here. And now if we say reactor, Nitro, I believe we should be able to make it. Start. Yes. And voila. 36. And while we're here, and if I search for Nitro, can I make the energy cell Nitro? Oh no, I'm missing some blazing crystal and some energized steel of all thing. To be honest, I never thought that would be a problem. So is this blazing? Yes. And this is energized steel. And you know what? Since these are going like crazy, I'm going to replace these two. This and this. So I should be able to do that the moment we're done. Okay, now we're going to solve another problem that we had. If I come back here and grab an energy, an MC link, I'm going to show you the beauty of the EMC link. I'm going to grab a basic level EMC link because I really don't need more than that. Then I'm going to grab some pipes. You know what? I'm going to grab more links. So links, I'm going to grab 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Then I'm going to grab redstone block and coal block, redstone, coal block, and I'm going to grab the blue ice that we made, which is the highest level with EMC. I'm going to show you. If I come here and I press R on this, the next level is dry ice, which doesn't have EMC. You need to make it. So it's not going to be worth wasting my time for now. Maybe later. And we're going to come right here, build this reactor. And while we're waiting for this reactor to build, I'm going to put this down here like so. I'm going to need my little wrench. And the beauty of these EMC link is that you can tell them to auto-magically produce something from your EMC. So if I come here, an export item has not been set, and I go and I choose block of coal, and I right-click it, we're now exporting block of coal. So this one right here is now filling with block of coals. What I'm going to do is block of coals last longer. So I'm just going to put the block of coal in each of those. And now technically they're all exporting block of coals. Okay. Then I'm going to put the next one right here and do this again. But then I'm going to disconnect. I'm going to set this one to export, this one to export, and then I'm going to set this one to block of redstone. So I'm going to come right here and grab some blocks of redstone, and I'm going to replace the redstone here with the blocks so that from now on, again, we use directly from EMC, we use the thing that's like that's taking longer to dissipate. Oh, I don't know how that didn't work, but let's go. Let's put that instead. And finally, we're going to do this one last time for the blue ice, which is the one that we cannot export from our system. So that's really the one we needed. The reason I do the other one also is that I want to keep the redstone that I have for actually doing redstone stuff with it. And if I'm always exporting it here, there's a chance that at some point I'm going to run out. So this is putting blue ice. This is already at 64 blue ice, 64 blue ice, 64 too. So now all of these are working. Now the only thing that is not EMCable, unfortunately, is the uraninite. So we're still going to need some export. So if I come here and say export, nope, not external storage, I mean export, the exporter, and all of this can be shown in here. I'm going to grab a stack, and I'm going to grab some speed. I don't need the stack and the speed. I'm just putting them there because it's kind of cleaner that way. I'm going to grab some cables, and then I can just come right from this one here and right here and set this to uraninite. Let me grab some uraninite like so. And now I'm going to say export uraninite in stack with speed upgrade, and boom, this reactor is now online. So this one is producing 56 now with the blue ice, and this one is slowly coming online, and it's, oh, okay, so the production is going down because we're not siphoning any power. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab another flux plug right from here, flux plug, and I'm going to put that flux plug right there and say reactor 4 and set it to the network, and voila. And now it's taking the power from it and it's going to go up. How is it? Oh, I never put water. 1 second. So we're going to also solve this. Let's craft one water. Start. And let's craft one lava bucket. Lava bucket. Because we're also going to teach our EMC system those two things. So if I come here and I do this, we now have both taught to our system. I can put the water in here, and by putting this back in there, problem solved. And now this reactor is going to be producing, oh, it's going to slowly go back up. Like it needs to reset itself, I believe. Oh, look at how much uraninite it was using. Whereas this one's using 0.08. This one's just not properly, like it hasn't set itself up properly. 64K. Like there's no way that the Nitro Reactor is going to produce less than the Reactor Spirited. Reactor Spirited is producing, oh, 59 KFE, and this one is making 72, 73. It's still going up. I think it's going to hit 86, something like that. Like I'm not completely sure, but I think it will. Okay, so we'll put them on auto so that they don't burn uraninite when they don't need to. That's something that I should have thought of doing before. It's not like I don't have a lot of uraninite anyway. But now our problem, like our power should really not be a problem for the near future. Let's come back here and let's go energy cell. And let's make the nitro energy cell. It's going to craft one. It has one available. And this is going to be another, I think it's like 140 million of storage. Okay, so if I come down here and I do this, this is going to be charging for these two. So technically, I'm going to come right here and say, give me another plug. Throw these away. Give me another plug. And this plug I'm going to put right here. And I'm going to call this one backup power. Power. And I'm going to set a priority, I think, of 100. I think the higher the priority, like it's going to not take from here first. Or It is going to take from here first. Okay, so minus 100. Oh, you can't go negative with these? Oh, yes, minus 1. I think we're using all of our power. Let me just check my network quickly. If I come here and I check the network, we're inputting 250 and we're using 257. So yeah, we're using a lot of our power. Not quite. Oh, probably these. Yeah, the flower pot are like just massively using our power. Was there anything else I wanted to do? I'm just checking my list. Okay. Oh, yes. I want to try and do something quickly. Now, if I come here and I search for a storage part, if you remember, I enrolled my storage part into my system earlier. So storage part, 4K, 16K, 64K, 256, 1024K. And this one right here. Oh, I hear a phantom. Really, guys? Just going to kill those two and then I'm going to quickly go sleep. Oh boy. Okay, let's just dump now. And you know what? Let's just go sleep. I really don't care. And he's so high now that he's not going to come down and wake me up. Oh, he is. You stupid bum. So now you're dead. Now we can go to sleep. Wow. And that is done. Is that EMCable? Yes, yes it is. Okay, so let's continue with the parts. So now that we have the parts, oh, storage part. I need 1, 2. I need 3 of those and 3 of those, so I can make the next level. So let's come right here and say these I want to make the next level like so. These I want to make the next level like so. Perfect. And these are combined with a higher disk, this advanced storage housing. So I'm going to produce that one also. So storage housing. I'm going to just grab a stack of that. And I want to make the next fluid part, and I want to make the next storage part +1. And the reason I'm grabbing +1 is that if I go back to storage, there is a quest line in storage where it wants us to make one of each disk. So I need to make a 1024 and then a 496. So if I come back here and I say I do this, I'm going to be able to make, oh, I don't want to make the 256 million fluid. I don't need, the quest is only for those. So if I do that, that's going to unlock 2 things. Oh, that's the fluid. Darn it. I don't need that one. Storage part. I need the 1024. So this one with this one should unlock. Perfect. And it unlock both. So I can throw both of those in there. And if I go to fluid now, I'm going to need a 3rd one of those. And then I can R-click this and say, R-click this and grab the proper recipe to make the next level. This one, same thing. R-click this to make the next level. Oh, I'm out of advanced processor. It's really not a problem. Advanced. Now I have 3 stacks of them. That's never going to be a problem again. Well, never. Yes, it's never going to be a problem because whenever I need more, I'm just going to make more. And then I can put those 2 here and grab 1, 2, 3 of this. 1, 2, 3 of this. Well, an extra 1 to make the actual disk. So this and this is going to make the actual disk. And then if I come here, I can make the next level right here. And the next level of the fluid right here. And, oh, okay, sorry. The next level of this requires something different. It requires a withering processor. So let's make a withering processor like this, which I'm going to immediately cook, grab, put in my system. And again, we're going to do the same thing. Grab me a couple of stack of this that I can now throw in here. And now I can make the next level of this right here. And infinite fluid part, this storage part, so storage part. This is the infinite fluid. That's the last one that I need of this. I need 4 of these. 1 to make the disk. And 3 to make the next level. Don't know if the next level is, nope, it's not the last one. The next level is the 262 million storage part. And let's come back right here, storage part, grab 4 of those. With 1 of the 4, make the disk again for the quest line. For the other 3, make it to the next level, which is the 1048 million. So we're not even at the infinite yet. So this, and this storage part. We need the 4 of these again so that we can make the next disk part. And with that one, we can come right over here. And I think now it's going, please tell me it's the last one. Infinite storage part, yes. And we can put that in there, grab the infinite storage part and make, oh, you can't make a disk. But no, don't worry, there's another solution. So infinite, I'm gonna grab an infinite fluid and an infinite storage, and we're gonna come right here. And this can be made into an infinite storage block. So it's basically, instead of a disk, it's a block. And you know what? Let's just teach the machine casing right here. Grab a stack, throw that in there, and make this into the next level. Oh, let's just search from there. Sometimes it's easier to find a recipe from a secondary manner. So let's teach that in casing. Let's grab a stack of those and throw it in there. And now we can finally make the infinite fluid storage block and the infinite fluid. No, this is the infinite block and this is the infinite fluid. Put both of those in there, grab 1 of each. And now technically, if I come right here and I put this here and this here, I'm going to show you with the fluid because it's easier. I'm going to remove these fluid storage, the fluid storage disk, and you're going to see this. Oh, the fluid is here. It's going up. It's going up because we're still producing lava, but this is just as many fluid as you want for infinity, and this one is for as many items as you want for infinity. So yeah, during my time lapse, this is going to go away, because I don't need the void upgrade anymore. I can just take everything in here and import it all in here and never have that connectivity issue ever again. Now, there is a problem with that I didn't think, is that I'm not going to have the upgrade downgrade for the metals. So I'm not going to have the block. So I would need to make recipe for all of those. You know what? I'm not going to take this away because why do it? I don't think that I really need to remove it. But the reason I wanted to take it away was for the connectivity issue. But I guess I'm just going to live with it for now. Anyway, we're at 21 million. The episode's a bit short-ish, but it's short in a good way because it means we can make, we can go into a time lapse, and in my time lapse, I'm just gonna work myself up to the end of ProjectE, well, to the part where I need ultimate crafting, and then in the next episode, what we're going to do is we're going to get into extreme crafting, extended crafting, and we're also going to make ourselves the best armor in the game. We're going to make the red armor. Like, it's crazy. The red gem armor is going to be amazing. So I think that's going to be it for now. I'm going to go in my time lapse. I've got a lot of work to do. Guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.
Money.
Let me take you for a ride, dancing with the lights, our hearts beating like a drum tonight. Tonight, let me take you for a ride, for a ride. Let's go crazy, my baby, dancing with the lights. Together we could chase the sun tonight. Let me take you for a ride. Ooh, tonight. Let me take you for a ride. official.